Breaking news. Obasanjo unleashes fresh attacks on Buhari. Only News Nigeria reports that Nigerian former President Ûñlèáçhês Obasanjo has severely attacked current President Muhammadu Buhari. The former president said that Buhari has divided the nation with his poor understanding of dynamic of internal politics. The former president made his feelings about Buhari's administration known in a 13-page statement released weeks ago. In the statement titled "The Way Out," a clarion call for coalition of Nigerian movements, the former president Ûñlèáçhês Obasanjo pointed out major failings of the Buhari's administration, particularly in the area of economic prosperity. He said that the president has performed below the expectations of Nigerians and asked him to take a backseat and help the nation from the sidelines while someone else takes over. Obasanjo said President Muhammadu Buhari needs a dignified and honorable dismount from the horse. He needs to have time to reflect, refurbished physically and recouped. I only appeal to President Muhammadu Buhari to consider a desired rest at this point in time and at this age. I continue to wish him robust health to enjoy his retirement from active public service. President Muhammadu Buhari does not necessarily need to heed to my advice, but whether or not he heeds to it, Nigeria needs to move on and move forward. Obasanjo also faulted the president for appearing to exhibit nepotic interest and also stated that Buhari's administration is quick and known for not taking responsibility for issues. He stated that there are 3 other areas where President Muhammadu Buhari has come out more glaring than most of us have ever thought. One of nepotic deployments bordering on clannishness and inability to bring discipline to bear on errands. Members of the nepotic court says this has grave consequences on performance of his administration to the detriment of the nation. Ex-President Obasanjo further revealed that in Buhari's administration, it appears that the national interest was being sacrificed on the altar on nepotic interest. He thereby described President Muhammadu Buhari's government as incompetent. He stated that corrupt cases are buried, ignored, or covered up, and yet corruption glares right in front of the media and in the public. He also stated that President Muhammadu Buhari has poor understanding of the dynamic of international politics and that is ignorant on political matters is making the nation more divided and inequality has widened and become more pronounced as well. He further reveals that this act has an effect on the ground on national security. He further disclosed that President Muhammadu Buhari instead of working to make the economy stable, he is blaming the governors of the central bank for devaluating of the naira by 70% and also blaming past governments for it. Obasanjo further revealed that President Muhammadu Buhari is someone who is not willing of accepting his own responsibility. In Obasanjo's words, let nobody deceive us. Economic feeds on politics, and because our politics is depressing, our economy is even more depressing today. If things were good, President Buhari would not need to come in and contest for an election. He was voted to fix things that were bad and not engage in the blame game. Obasanjo further revealed that there are no hope in APC and there are no hope in PDP as well. He further stated that the country needs a new and vibrant political party comprising of the youth who will take the country to the promised land. Thank you, listeners, for listening to this news. This is so confusing. We don't even know what Obasanjo is trying to say now about President Muhammadu Buhari. Why is Obasanjo changing his mind towards exposing Buhari? According to what Obasanjo said, he said that Buhari have been deceiving Nigerians, that we should not allow him, that the Nigerians should not allow him to deceive us anymore, because Buhari came to power the second time for a reason. That anything Buhari tells us, or any statement, or any advice, or any promise Buhari made is not real. That we should be very careful. He said, let nobody advise us. That we should not allow President Muhammadu to advise us. Because economy feeds on politics. And because our politics is depressing, likewise our economy is more than depressing. So I think somebody should ask Obasanjo this question. Let them ask him, what is he trying to say? Or what message is he trying to pass to the Nigerians? Yes, Obasanjo is telling us the truth, either we like it or not. Our economy is in a shambles as we speak. Why not listen to the instructions of the wise instead of playing politics with the future of our dear country? Yes, it's not only for him to resign, he has to go to prison as well and spend the rest of his life in prison, because he has made the country, the citizens suffer enough. He has made us suffer enough, so he should be arrested and go to prison, not just resigning alone. Yes. Do you really know that? Do you really understand what Obasanjo is trying to say? Do you really understand what he's trying to say? No, Obasanjo does not need to advise or to tell us anything about any politicians, especially the president of this country. That is the best thing to do, for him to go to prison. But who will sue him to court? Nobody. Since the cabal are in support of all his changed characters towards Nigerians. Yes. And again, if we say President Muhammadu Buhari should go to the prison, do we have a Nigerian in prison? We don't. Even if they arrest him, there is money. He will be released by this police, by these so-called police people. Yes, he will be released. So there's no prison in Nigeria anymore. And besides, I think Obasanjo is not appointed by anybody to be the ancestors, or to be a persecutor, judge, or executioner. Fine, Obasanjo has made his point about President Muhammadu Buhari. We already know the real thing, or the real words to be heard. Obasanjo will not be the first person to tell us the things we are going through in this country, and the things our president is causing us in this country. The holy prayer I'm praying right now is that God, in His infinite mercy, will protect His people. All those who are blaming Obasanjo should ask for forgiveness, because he is saying the right thing. This man is saying the truth. During PDP regime, or during PDP reign, there was job for our youths, much money in circulation, economic growth, food security, and so on. But now things are going out of hand. Nigerians should rise up against this bad government. There is hunger in the land. No job, no work, no money, no security. Imagine. God will definitely do this present government. God is not just watching, but He's seeing everything that is going on, and God will definitely fight for the people. He has spoken frankly amid Obasanjo. Issues raised are fundamental. Let's join hands and move the country in the right direction. Please, I suggest that the government should address the issue raised and not calling for his head. Yes, because if you keep criticizing President Buhari with arrest, there will be solution. We should protest and rise and come together and fight this so-called government. Yes, let's fight this government. This is so confusing. This is so, people are so tired. This is why the Igbos have decided to ask for freedom. Yes. Imagine. President Buhari was supposed to come and right the wrongs, but he won't. He won't let us use our sense. Let us listen to what Obasanjo has said. Let's stop criticizing Obasanjo. Those are criticizing Obasanjo because of what he has just said concerning President Buhari's administration is an enemy of progress. He is an enemy of progress. So viewers, let us not be misled. Let us not allow Buhari to mislead us. We know that Buhari's government is devilish and they lack economic understanding. If you hit under Buhari, just shut up. If you keep supporting Buhari, just shut up. Your opinion here is not needed. It's not at all, because you are supporting evil. Despite your suffering, despite President Buhari suffering you, causing you pain, you still keep supporting him. What should you call that? Is that stupidity or what? Imagine. Is that? God have mercy. Imagine. That is good for Obasanjo. Obasanjo is also a part of the problem by helping to impose the present president on us. Just because he wanted Jonathan out of the seat. Now, look at what is happening. Now we are not suffering it all. Now Obasanjo is coming out to criticize President Buhari when the deed has been done. The only solution to this is to come out and fight. The only solution to this is to prepare our minds that enough is enough. Let's fight this bad government and let peace reign. So viewers, what is your take on this? Your comment concerning this news is very much important. Please kindly drop them below.